Is this the most beautiful place we've ever been? Maybe.
No matter whether you're still just dreaming of this bucket list destination or you're planning your 5th return, there has never been a better time to visit any of the Hawaiian Islands. Less crowds means more nature, better wildlife viewing, safer travel, and cheaper prices. Hello? There's just one topic on everyone's mind. How can I travel to Hawaii right now? You'll obviously want to bypass quarantine, of course, so let's just say a negative test result is required upon entry, and here's how it works. Travelers 5 and up are required to take an NAAT test from a trusted travel partner. Okay, that sounds too hard already. No, just wait. Book a testing appointment 72 hours before your last leg departure flight into Hawaii with a partner. And both CVS and Walgreens offer this test free.
Great.
Is that it?
Have a good day.
Easy
Oh,
peasy,
awesome. Thank you so much.
I'm getting really good at this.
Wow, that's a lot easier than CVS. Holy cow.
24 hours before departure, upload your test result into the Safe Hawaii travel portal. They verify you and give you a QR code. When you arrive in Hawaii, you'll present your test results and QR code, and you're good to go.
Got that, thanks. She read it.
That was the scanner.
Ladies and gentlemen, QR code. Are you guys checking into the hotel? All right, good job.
All right, we did it.
Hey, Maui, here you come.
Thank you. I'm good.
Show that ticket on the way out, okay?
Okay, cool.
Thank you so
much.
Get over here. Look at that. That's like you trade that in for a Tootsie Roll at the arcade.
Ooh, maybe I'll get like a stuffed pineapple.
Inter-island travel is possible. As general knowledge, it's easier to travel to, let's call it an outside island, than go back into Oahu on your way out, but we're not going to cover that in this video here because we're just here in Maui, and let's go on an adventure together. Aloha.
Is this capturing the excitement? Do I want a Kia Optima or a Chevy Spark? I don't know. What will we choose?
What could be more fun than picking out your own rental car among an entire row?
There's no Toyotas, so I'm guessing, yeah, the Chevy Spark. Why?
yeah.
Did you call that?
Are we in agreement?
What? I like that,
I
yeah.
like this one too.
I love Chevy Sparks. They're
Cute.
It's just a little shoebox.
Oh my god, Tim, it's just beautiful here. Oh my god. Okay, if you're like I was a couple weeks ago, you've never been to Hawaii and don't know the difference between Maui, Kauai, Oahu, and Kotu. See, the last one isn't even real, I'm just kidding. In this video series, we're taking you all over Maui. Why? Mostly because I found a $300 flight deal from Miami, but here's the rundown if you're planning a trip. Maybe you found a cheap flight deal to Honolulu. That's on the island of Oahu and home to the famous Waikiki Beach. You would have an incredible trip just visiting this one island. If you're flying into Kona, that'll take you to the Hawaii island named Hawaii, also known as the Big Island. It's the one you can actually see on most maps. The Big Island is home to Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, the most visited attraction in Hawaii and one of the most active volcanoes in the world.
All the way out on the west side is the island of Kauai. For the sake of our channel, let's call this the Tulum of the Hawaiian Islands. A laid-back, natural getaway with the Insta-worthy Napali coast. That brings us back to the center, in the island family of Maui Nui. Before our trip, I read that Maui was the resort island, as it does have just about every chain resort somewhere on the island. But over the next 2 weeks, in this video series, we're showing you the real reason people come here. Like humpback whale season, West Maui beaches, the lush Yao Valley, sunrise at 10,000 feet over the Haleakala volcano, and America's most beautiful road trip, the road to Hana. Subscribe to see the entire series, and aloha from Maui.
Honey, are you taking care of the pool?
Hi, Pepper.
Hi, honey. Okay, make sure that you turn the filter on. And don't run the heater too long. I know you like it warm. And then if there's any geckos that get inside the lanai, you let them out the door, okay? Okay, good job. You be a good girl.
Bye, Pepper.
I'll see you soon,
Be good.
honey. Good. Okay, bye.
Today we're going on a West Maui road trip, and what's way better than TripAdvisor is asking all of you what to do. I put an Instagram question and over 100 of you responded with things that we should go do and see and great places to eat. So come with us now as we visit Lahaina, Kaanapali, and Kapalua. And if you're watching this video to plan your trip to Maui and you want this list of over 100 recommendations, just send me a DM on Instagram and I'll just send it over to you. But until then, enjoy these 3 cute little towns.
I hold on to this storm 'cause I need to be swept away, swept away. I'm cornered in the cold where you left me. Left again, left again. Oh, there's a jungle in my head going wilder, and it's killing me, killing me. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go.
The first day we were here, we spent the afternoon watching whales do full body breaches out of the water, Nat Geo style. So now, anything but that feels like a little bit of a letdown. That's not gonna stop us from trying to get it on film though. Allison Finney, whale videographer, researching across the oceans. This is second breakfast Hobbit style because this is literally what I made for myself about 2 hours ago at home before we got in the car.
that is why we're here. We're doing a lot of this today, but stay tuned in future episodes where we head up there. I'm so excited.
Is this a throwback to 7th grade or what?
I think I'm gonna bring it back.
It's too.
Is it? Can it come back?
Well, I think jeans are getting bigger, right?
Jeans are getting bigger. Like the 90s are so in. Like why not? I think one of each maybe. Okay, don't make fun of me in the comments. Yeah.
Wait, we are going there though.
No, we couldn't get in there.
Oh yeah, it's months away. Next time, Star Nudie. Next time. Oh, that's where all the big boy resorts are. We haven't seen any of these yet.
Whoa, they're up there. Whoa, where are we? This is amazing.
That is where we're hoping to get over to at the end of the week on a helicopter. It's been so crazy windy though, I don't know if that's going to affect it. One of the most important things, if you want to be professional about having a YouTube channel, is never have batteries for your camera. So that you have to take a break midway through the day and just charge wherever you're eating.
Okay, so I take all the recommendations and then I put them all in Google Maps. So whenever we need a break or we're hungry, we just see what's close. And one of you recommended Joey's Kitchen. And so here we are. Oh my gosh. Mahi tacos and Tim coconut shrimp also looking amazing. Thank you for the recommendation. Fun fact, when I was studying abroad in Mexico, my new Mexican friends down there were asking why all Americans like lean your head down to eat a taco, and they were like, you just eat a taco like this. And I was like, we never thought of that.
You can shove more of it in your mouth though if you go sideways.
It's always like, wow, that's awesome. If you're new here, this is why we get to live this awesome lifestyle. It's because we own a small business and we sell travel gear on Amazon. So I'm going to tell you about it right now. Because we're here in Hawaii launching our 2 new backpack colors. Island Blue, which looks beautiful with this beautiful watercolor, and another color that you're going to see in an upcoming video that we're going to launch up in the mountains and in the jungle. And look at all the stuff that I can fit. 2 big towels, mask and snorkel, and I've got a big water bottle and a water bottle holder, 2 sunscreens on the other side. There is a sunglass pouch with felt extra protection here, and a whole front pocket. What is even more exciting about our backpack is that it's all compressible and it folds up into a little pouch. Now we just need to sit and enjoy watching all of the cliff jumpers here at Black Rock.
We're kind of doing Maui on a budget by chance, really. We got an awesome cheap flight alert, $300 from Florida. So if you're on the West Coast, it's probably even cheaper. Our Airbnb COVID special, $125 a night. What that shakes out to be though is much cheaper than the people who are paying $400 a night here at the Sheraton. And guess what? We're on the same beach. We're enjoying the same view. We're gonna go jump off the same rocks. It's a good deal. I really should have worn sandals out here. This is really sharp. Perfect, thank you. My flip-flop just had critical fit, so I'm down to one flip-flop, one bare foot. It couldn't be salvaged. I just have to leave it here in Hawaii. It's where it belongs.
Now we're just steps off the beach. Over 10 of you told us we must come to Monkey Pod and get a Mai Tai. It's a little bit corporate for our vibe. We're more of the shack off the side of the road. Now that the Mai Tai has been delivered, we completely understand why. The waiter recommended sipping the foamy top because the whole bottom is rum, then stirring it in. It's kind of a choose your own adventure drink. Whoa. Ooh, that's fun. Great recommendation, guys.
There's not a lot of reasons to get off the beach early, but that is happy hour.
I hold on to this storm cause I need to be swept away, swept away. I'm cornered in the cold where you left me. Left again, left again. Oh, there's a jungle in my head growing wilder, and it's killing me. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go.
We were driving north to try to hit a blowhole before sunset today and just saw this forest grove off to the side of the road. This is major New Zealand vibes where you're just driving and every 3 minutes there's something that is catching your eye and you got to pull over and check out.
And it was the first time we saw rainforest jungle so far, and we're so excited for what the rest of the trip brings.
It's so impossibly green here. It's so green. These people are all seeing the blowhole.
Is this the blowhole crowd?
Excuse me, is this the blowhole?
I'm underdressed for the blowhole. I'm gonna be freezing.
How was the blowhole, everybody?
Freezing.
Do you want to hear about the Chevy Spark? Do you want to talk about your wardrobe change? Or just do a wardrobe change?
Sure, this wardrobe change is sponsored by Trip Travel Gear, a wonderful way to keep your clothes organized in your Chevy Spark. episode. This is a great little preview of what we're gonna see in next week's episode here on the north side of Maui. So subscribe if you're not, to join the party.
More blowholes to come.
More blowholes. And more green and more hiking and more nature. Come back next week. Thanks for hanging out with us.
See you next week. Yeah, the Chevy Spark. What? I like that. Yeah, I love Chevy Sparks. It's just a little shoebox. Quick timeout for a shout out to all the Chevy Sparks out there in the world. We end up with a lot of Chevy Sparks. They always perform. They're always there for you. I've come around to them. I used to hate them. Now they're the cutest, best little rental car that you can get. I'm so embarrassed. Will you delete that?
This episode brought to you by Chevy Spark.
All right, I had a 2-second thing about Chevy Sparks. I love the Chevy Spark. That's it. Brought to you by Chevy Sparks.
Tim, do you mind if I talk about our travel gear in the episode? No, but let's
No,
definitely
it'll
talk
sound
about
like a
Chevy
commercial.
Sparks. Chevy Spark doo doo.
No, you already made fun of me with Chevy Spark.
Chevy Spark doo 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 doo.
Chevy,
Spark.
send me my check. You can send it right to me.